thank you.
This was the week leading up to the event. I love my tea, you guys, my nice slow mornings. This was a Sunday. Took the time just appreciate and try to consciously record more. It really has been a journey up to this whole the point of actually being invited to a content creator event and just really appreciating it, But the week leading up to, of course, just ripping and running to and fro, going to work, regular week with running errands, and just taking the time just to enjoy the peace in between those crazy moments, grabbing coffee from one of my favorite spots, and pushing myself midweek when I didn't feel like it to at least hit the gym, and I was actually glad that I did, and made myself a little chicken taco situation there. It was actually really good. Put it in the oven, cooked it stovetop, and ended my day with just a relaxing bath, reflecting, and just very peaceful, very grateful, very peaceful. Y'all, this is me on my way to YouTube event, you guys. It's nothing like what I expected in terms of me being ready for it. It's just been basically I'm going directly after work. I figure if I stop home, it's not that long of an event anyway. So I'm if I stop home, then it just doesn't make sense. I have maybe less than an hour. I really don't want to miss out on this stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and come as I am. I try to put on a little bit of lipstick so I don't look too casual, but this is pretty much it. And so your girl is going. All right. Okay, you guys, this is me walking on my way, which is just insane because I literally lived across from this place not that long ago and kept thinking about the place. I took a picture of it. I'm I gotta go. And now this is where the YouTube event is at. So that's pretty crazy, pretty wild. Talk about manifestation, you guys. But yeah, so. Thank you. Creator event.
Oh, you're fine. You look great.
I'm man, I feel I should have
no, you're good.
spivvied up just a little bit. Perfect.
We'll just check your ID.
Perfect. Okay. Oh.
Nice to meet you. We can see your ID. You all checked in?
All right. Okay. All right, you guys. First event, you guys. Let's go.
We have a classic Prosecco here, and we also have a non-royale, which is a brandy cognac.
Ooh, I'm always a Prosecco girl, but that looks so good.
It's the cotton candy.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Hey, everybody say woo! Can you hear me? Perfect. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Creator Collective program. My name is Janelle Jimenez. I'm a YouTube partner manager at YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us here in Chicago. We're super happy to have you all. Over the last few months, as well as the next few months, we're actually doing Creator Collective all across the U.S., so all 50 states.
Hey, everyone. How you doing? Thanks for coming out.
like content.
I can see you. If you're in these corners, I cannot see you. It's gonna be really tight. Again, if you're tall, please stay in the
Are you ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3.
All right, you guys. So we are here at our first YouTube event. You guys, what do you guys think? I'm like, I had to come after work, and I'm so glad that I did. I came right away. I almost wound up going home to change first, but it's like for what? But yeah, you guys, Hey you guys, so I made it back from my YouTube event. If you guys notice, I'm dressed a little bit differently because of course, right? Of course, my nice tweed jacket that I was supposed to wear. Of course, it didn't come. It came, but it came literally on my way coming back. Very nice tweed suit. I got my cute little heels to match. And this was the vibe that we were going for, right? A lot of you guys are gonna see the pictures and stuff, but I came after the fact, right? Literally, like I'm on my way home. What I ordered has been delivered. So I'm gonna give you guys my absolute honest reaction to the YouTube creator event. You guys can still see, I still have the YouTube creator wristband. I wanna say just right off the rip, right? That first off, I'm really appreciative, thankful, grateful that I had the experience of finally experiencing a YouTube creator event, right? I have a lot of different, oh my ears. I have a lot of different YouTube creators that I've watched. A lot of them cover content. Some of them travel and things like that. And, you know, me having like a larger like TikTok channel, I've had managers before. And I understand that the whole, like, you could have items sent to you, right? You could get brand deals and things like that. I've been thankful to experience that, right? So I get it. And even though it might sound very like, in general, it might sound very like superficial, whatever, but it's like a reality with content creators or influencers or whatever you want to call it, right? But it was something about being in a room with a bunch of people that do what you do. Now I'm going to put it on two ends, right? I've met a lot of really cool people, very nice, very cool people. And big ups to them. I hope their channels continue to thrive. But one thing that I thought was really, really interesting, right? I know that we're like headed, right? We're into this, at least what they say, right? We're into the new earth, for those of you guys, right? My spiritual people that follow like astrology and things like that we are supposed to be entering new earth, and it's supposed to be like a big divide between people that are really into like the very earthly, like materialistic, very like, you know, driven when it comes to, you know, whatever, right? Just making a name and, you know, like that type of like I get it. I don't know if it's just me. My honest feedback, my honest, you know, if I just really had to give my take on the YouTube thing, like I say, I met a lot of people that were very cool, very like down to earth, I guess you could say, but a lot of YouTubers that are very like you know, like, oh, like you see them make a face like, oh, like if you're not an account with a ridiculous number, if you don't have like 100,000 subscribers or more or whatever, it's like, and and that's okay. That's okay. Like, I find that it doesn't just exist in like influencer world, right? It's something that exists in like all realms, right? We're always finding a way to kind of divide ourselves, find things that make us feel a little bit more, you know, a little like a notch above, or what makes us special, right? Type of deal. And I just thought it was funny, but this was like a consistent vibe. I met a lot of nice people. A lot of people walk up like, hey, you know, whatever. Great, wonderful people. But I did find like a very consistent theme of like, you know, you talk to people, oh, great, what do you do? Okay, oh, wow, okay, wonderful. Oh, yeah, let me find your account. And then you open up their account and they have whatever, 100,000, 600,000, you know, whatever their account is, and that's great. Some of them don't even have that, and still like, oh, if you don't have a certain number of like subscribers. And I think that I'm just really, it's weird. Like, I love material things and the sense, the peace that it gives, right? I love things that are, you know, opulent or luxurious, or in the sense that it gives me a sense of peace. It gives me a sense of like calm, and it gives me where I don't feel like like it's a battle, we're struggling, we're trying to make ends meet. Or I kind of realize why things feel the way that they did, right? Because I really feel like if I had been like really like dressed up and all that, maybe I would have been met differently. But I think God, right, the universe really wanted to kind of like, I literally came as is, right? I got off of work and came as is what it is. I didn't have, you know, I tried to put on a little bit of lipstick. I had on lipstick before, but it was so nudie. I'm like, let me add a little bit of red to match my nails so that I at least give like I'm kind of going to an event like type of feel. But I think God literally wanted to strip me in a way where I'm meeting like the people's like real vibes, you know what I mean? And it's just what it is. I just think it's interesting. It doesn't just exist in the influencer world. I think it exists just like in general, where people, you know, we need something to make us feel a little bit better than, or we need something to make us feel important, right? Or something to make us, you know, like, oh, a division. You know, it just, I don't know. It's just an interesting, right? I don't think it just exists in like entertainment. I don't think it just exists in like, you know, creators, content creators, influencers. I don't think it just exists in like the job market. I don't think, you know, socioeconomic. It's just in general, like people, we need something to make us feel special, something to make us feel important. And it was a little bit sobering, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's the word for it. But to feel like, like I enjoy what I do. You know, my larger channel, for some of you guys may or may not know, if you follow Leela Michelle, right? A lot of you guys know about my other channel. But on that other channel, I did like content creation around celebrity entertainment, like news and things like that. And it was all good. It was great. And it still is. I appreciate every single person who thought enough to follow, to want to see more content and things like that. But I did along the path kind of make a pivot. And I made a pivot because I felt like, you know, initially when I started the channel, it was really kind of like to glamorize celebrities, right? Just to kind of fill in the blanks of what's going on with this celeb, that celeb, and like really kind of like celebrate celebrities. And then since we are in the age of like information, right? So much has gotten out where, just so much, right, that we did know previously, that we know about the whole world of like celebrity entertainment stuff, that it just no longer appealed to me the way that it once did. And then I'm like, okay, if I cover it, I'm gonna have to really cover like the real stuff, like what's really going on, which I had done, right? A lot of the Diddy stuff and just a lot of that crazy, like Illuminati, like weird stuff that goes on in like Hollywood and industry stuff. And after a while, it's like, how much of that can you cover? After a while, it becomes a little bit like redundant on that. My heart really wasn't, after getting it out, because I still feel like, and there's a need for people to know, right? If you are young, you're in the industry, or you have a great voice and you want to be a singer or a rapper or entertainer, like you really need to know what the industry is about, right? So I felt like, okay, well, keep my channel up, but at least like, cover the real. If I'm going to cover it, cover the real. And I've done that. Overall, I think that my heart, my spirit is really with like motivational things, really sharing my experience. Your girl has been through a lot, okay? Whether you guys can tell it or not, but I, really everything has been through like God's grace. God literally just like holding me up, keeping me going, keeping me on my highest timeline, my highest potential, my most successful. Like I've been very thankful, grateful with that. Literally been like wing prayer, like, I've been through enough to share with other people and hopefully give them inspiration, let them know like, more can come of your, experiences and things like that. So I made a pivot, started a new channel, which this is what I'm posting it to you guys. And, but it was a little sobering, somber. I don't know the word. I had a few drinks, you guys. I don't know really what I can't think of the word right now at the moment, but it was a little like, to be around, I didn't meet every creator in the room. Truth be told, I really did not. So I really don't know. But it was a little, I guess the word is sobering to, like you could catch, I'm a very sensitive person. When I say sensitive, I mean sensitive in like, I catch vibes, undertones very easily. Sometimes I wish I wouldn't catch stuff so easily, because it's like, like ignorance can be bliss in a sense, but like I catch it. I catch like the I catch the little delicate tones and things like that. And I met like some fabulous creators. Also met some that were very like, nice, but you could just tell like when they find out you don't have, X amount of followers, or you're not, you don't do it full time. And it's like, I don't know. I'm just at this point, I'm kind of over like, I'm very happy with my own company. I love people, but at this point, it's like, if you're not at least under my antenna, right? If you're not like what I consider to be like, I don't know, genuine, real people, like superficial people, it just does not have that appeal to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm someone that, yes, I appreciate wealth. I appreciate opulence. I appreciate great things, the finer things. I appreciate it, but that does not define me. And it also does not define the way I define other people. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. Like, I think you should have a certain amount of, what's the word? You should be prideful. You should be grateful for what you have amassed, right? If you did work from like nothing to having it and this and that. But like, there's a lot of people that really base off of like, I don't know if that's like a socialite thing or what, but it just does no longer appeals to me. It just does not. Even being around like that kind of like type. And I don't care, like you'll meet those type in like social settings. You can meet those type of people in the workplace. You can meet those type of people in the gym. You could be, just all over, right? Different levels, different, and it's just what it is. And I just feel like, I don't know, they talk about how we're going into new earth, and there's a division between like old earth, new earth, people that are really like very like materialistic, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because that kind of makes the world go around. But people that are very like materialistic, very, and that way, and then people that maybe are just a little bit more spiritual, more about that which is not monetized, is that which is not materialized, right? More spiritual being type of people. And I just, like I say, still got on my wristband here, but I don't know, it was okay. It was all right. I was thankful, grateful, wonderful set. I feel appreciative that I was able to experience it. Whole time, like I say, like I'm trying to like, your girl has her own story, but the whole time I'm like trying to get stuff for the event, get it at last minute. Things are not coming, shipping on time. I'm like, okay, well, finally some stuff comes, and I'm like, I'm just gonna have to come straight from work and just come as is. And I guess I'll put on a little bit of lipstick or something just so I don't look too like, I'm one of those people, and this is just me. Like I say, I'm not saying I'm above any type of like materialist. Like I enjoy, and I'm being real honest, like I enjoy material things. I enjoy opulence. I enjoy wealth, but I enjoy it for the feeling that it gives. The feeling, when I say feeling, I mean just the comfort, right? The comfort of being able to say, just feeling relaxed and at peace, right? Even, for instance, even like my little flowers right here, right? Just flowers in general. I think they say something about like the ability to stop and smell the roses or the flowers is a sense of like calm, peace, right? I love things like that, right? Just being able to grab a cup of coffee and have a pastry and just, things like that. Not so much that I have to broadcast, because I have a lot of people that I have things that go on with me. People don't even know until they say, and it maybe for other people, it maybe have been something that they would have took a million pictures, posted to Instagram, to whatever. And I just don't do that. And it doesn't, that's just my way. It's not a better way or it's just how I am. But like I say, in general, I would say that, people are people. And I haven't been super social, but lately, but I think that moving forward, yes, I'm a content creator. It was very like kind of cool, a little surreal to be around other people that were doing exactly what I do. Everybody's trying to get content. Everybody's like, like that type of deal, but there's like levels to it, if that makes sense. And just in general, like moving forward, I think that I would rather like consciously socialize. And when I say consciously socialize, I mean on like genuine content creation as an interest, but I mean like, whatever it is. If I make jewelry, right? If I am interested in whatever it is, knitting, I'm just making, whatever, visual arts, theater, painting or things like that, and really like connect and build connections around those type of interests. But just like people that, and there's nothing wrong with it, but like, one thing that I think is really, that I love about YouTube in general, is that it's very humbling for people that think or feel like, they have X amount of followers and the world revolves because they hit 1 million or 2 million or 3 million. It is so humbling when you stumble on a channel that's like you've never heard of, that is like, I don't know, on bottle top collecting, and it has 17 million subscribers, and you're like, whoa. It just reminds you that like the world is built in like what is it, like mini universes, right? Where it's like you think it revolves around your interest or the few people that you recognize within a niche, right? when in actuality it's far more broader than you ever could have known. And I love it in that sense. But just in general, I don't know if it's like the whole like New Earth thing. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm just at this point, like, I just don't have room, if that's the word. I just don't have room for people that are that like, and it's nothing wrong with it, because I think we all kind of evolve and move at different, like, we need certain experiences, and once we experience it, we can move on to the next, right? But just at this point, I just feel like I'm kind of over the whole like people that are like, oh, like not saying that this was the crowd that I was around, but I'm just saying in general, like the who are you wearing? What do you know, like that real like basic level, superficial, like that's just not, it just does not, it never really appealed to me, but it appeals to me even less, like probably in the past couple of years. Like it really appeals to me even less. And yeah, nothing wrong with it. But I overall, like I would say the event itself laid out beautifully, met some very beautiful, wonderful people. Also met some people that were nice, but you could just, you know, it's like, being around a bunch of people of like, oh, what's your account? What is your major? Like, what is, you know, and it's just like, you know, if you're not doing it full time or you don't have over 100,000 subscribers, then it's like, and it's like, are you serious? Like, apparently you are, but God bless, you know? But yeah, you guys, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys on the next. I was glad to share this with you guys. I'm still appreciative that I had the experience of going to a YouTube event. It was my first, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you guys on the next. Thank you. Bye.
If it feels like